to go to China now and bring in Sharri Markson, Sky News host and investigations writer with The Australian. She's got a book coming out too on the Wuhan lab leak theory. Great to talk to you again, Sharri. I really wanted to pick your brains because there are reports, just astonishing really, although nothing about China should surprise us when it comes to this issue, and that is that the World Health Organization is pushing for another go at the investigations into the origin of the virus, a proper look at the labs and an audit of those labs, and China is just flat out refusing.
This was a huge backflip by the WHO. I mean, Chris, you remember Dr. Tedros at the start of the pandemic early last year was praising China for its transparency, praising China for how it was handling the outbreak when nothing could have been further from the truth. I mean, the WHO and Dr. Tedros even criticised Australia, the US and New Zealand for implementing travel restrictions from China at the very same moment as China was internally shutting down Wuhan. The WHO, their role in exacerbating the spread of COVID-19 globally, just cannot be overstated. They are as culpable in allowing this virus to spread, in my view, as China is.
So I couldn't agree with you more. They've been a disgrace, but yet...
Absolutely.
And you talk about a backflip. Well, it's taken them 18 months and 3 million or more deaths to finally do what was obvious, and that is call for a decent investigation. Yet even then, China just thumbs its nose at them.
Yes. So these comments by Dr. Tedros, very sensible, finally. He said that he's a former lab technician. He said China should be more transparent. He's calling for China to provide early samples, early virus and patient samples that the US, Australia, the international community has been asking for since the beginning of last year. And just in response to these very standard, sensible comments, the Chinese Health Ministry has called the WHO arrogant, and has also said that it has shown disrespect. Disrespect. I mean, the only player who has shown disrespect here is the Chinese Communist Party. And you have to ask the question, why is China so resistant to any sort of inquiry that begins to look at its laboratories? It has denied access to the virus database, the Wuhan Institute of Virology's virus database that mysteriously was taken offline, never to be seen again in September 2019. It has also refused any access to laboratory records. These are crucial documents to examine, particularly when Five Eyes intelligence has shown that 3 Wuhan Institute of Virology workers fell sick with COVID-like symptoms in what is suspected to be either the first or one of the earliest clusters of the pandemic.
Astonishing stuff, and China's position tells us much, I would have thought. Thanks so much for laying it out for us again, Sharri Markson. I appreciate it. Get back to writing that book.
Thanks, Chris.
Finishing touches.
It's all done. It's all done.
It's all done.
The book's done, yes, and you can order it online at Booktopia or Amazon.
Great stuff. Here we go. Put it up on the screen for you. What really happened in Wuhan, Sharri Markson's book. It's being released globally in a couple of months, and as she said, get online. You can order it already.